Hey everyone. So this is a second video of a couple that I'm going to be filming talking about Mailchimp. So if you haven't watched the other video yet or you don't know what Mailchimp is, go watch that one first. If you're watching this in the blog post, just ignore everything I'm saying. So we're going to talk about making a sign-up form for your Mailchimp list so that way you can start building your list and getting email subscribers. This is super easy in Mailchimp and it integrates really, really well with both WordPress and Squarespace. My website is currently through Squarespace, so I'm going to show you my example through Squarespace. But if you have a WordPress website, there's about a billion videos and guides and articles about how to do that. So just search for it on Pinterest or on Google and just search for Mailchimp and WordPress and you'll find exactly what you need, I promise. So I'm going to switch over to my screen share and we can start going through this. So when you log into Mailchimp, you're going to be sent to your dashboard. If you don't already have an account, you won't have any of this information here. But we're going to go ahead and go into our list, and we're going to go into the list that we created last time. So that was example list from the first video. Once you're in your list, you can click on sign up forms right here. And I should probably show you if you go back. From your list menu, you could click on this little arrow and you can go to sign up forms right here. It's a little bit of a shortcut. Okay, so that will bring you to this page where you can choose which type of subscriber form you want to create. We're going to go ahead and start with a general form, but I am going to take you shortly through these ones. So let's go through this because this is the most technical and most customizable. Alright, so the very first thing that you're going to come to is what kind of form you're making. So this is just going to be the regular sign-up form. When you give people this link right here, this is the page they will be taken to and they can fill out. So we will go ahead and just go through this first. What's nice about this right here is that you can add whatever you want. If you want to add an image, you can add an image. If you just want it to be text, if you don't want anything at all, you can add whatever you want in here. So I'm going to scroll down here and choose my banner that I use for all of this stuff. We're going to put that in there. Just hit save and close. And now my banner is on the page. You'll see that there is already kind of like some default stuff here. If you don't want that, all you have to do is add fields from this side. I'm just going to leave this because I think a super simple, quick form is much more likely to be filled out than something with a billion things on it. So I'm just going to add a little message like, hey, get free downloads and updates from the site every week in your inbox. You just want to tell your future subscribers how often you'll be emailing them and then what those emails will include. So if you're going to send them your weekly blog post or your daily blog post, if you're going to be sending them coupon codes, or if you're going to be sending them exclusive content, tell them that right here so that way they know what to expect. The one thing that you need on here is an email address. Having the first and last name option will customize the emails a little more. So when someone gets an email, it will say to whatever their name is. If they don't fill that out, it won't even give them a name. Like, you don't need it, but it will customize your emails a little more. So this is like to change the actual form itself. I'm going to go up here and click on the design it option. This is where you can change like the style of your form. So to change a color or a background, you just click on the hex code right here, and you could just drag and drop the little color wheel to wherever you want it. And it's not working. My computer is acting weird today. This will work much better for you. 6Fs is just plain white, so I'm just gonna do that. You can change like the margin and the colors and fonts and all that stuff in here. If you just go kind of through here, you'll see all the different changes that you can make. If you want your text color to be some crazy color, you would change that right here. You could change what colors your links are. So like I'll make mine a super light blue. You can make it whatever you want. It's a good idea to kind of stick to your branding. So like this is the same header that I use on all my social media, so I use it here. That way people instantly recognize your brand. So you can go through all of these. This is all of the different settings that you can choose. Keep in mind right here it's required legend. Let me switch this to show so you can see what it is. This will tell people which parts of your form are required or not. So none of these are actually required to be filled out right now. Excuse me. But if they were, there would be a little star by it. So you could choose to show that or hide that right here in this option. You could choose what color the help text is. If there's an error, what color that text will be. If you have a free account, you will have the Mailchimp badge at the bottom of your sign up form. But what's nice is that you can change what it looks like. So there's a couple different options. I really like this one. I want it centered. So you can do that. And if you have a premium account, you can remove this. But when people click on that, you are actually getting rewards. If people use your affiliate link, you guys both get rewards. So it might not be a bad idea to keep that on there. The last option is that if you maybe blog in both English and Spanish or some other language, you can auto-translate the form for both audiences. So you can kind of change what you want it to be. All right, so I'm going to go back to build it. So this part's a little difficult to explain, so I'm going to try to do this the best I can. When someone just regularly signs up for a form, this is the page they will see. However, there's a ton of different options for where they'll be going. If you click on this menu, you'll see that there's a bunch of stuff in here. If you want to kind of change each step in the process, this is what you will do. So the first thing people do is they come to this page and they sign up. When you sign up in Mailchimp, Mailchimp requires you to basically verify your email. So they'll get sent an email that says, please verify you want to sign up for this. They'll click yes, and then they'll be sent to a thank you page. So in here, you'll see sign up thank you page is the page that they'll be sent to. So if you want to customize this page, you can. That's what's so nice about Mailchimp. You can customize every single step of the way. Now, Mailchimp will automatically add your design and like any images you make. So that way, if you only set up the sign up form, everything will remain consistent. If you want them sent to a thank you page that's on your website instead of being sent to this page, you can do that here. There's a lot of different options in here. They'll get one last email after, or you could choose if they're sent to the thank you page, you could choose if you want them to be sent an email confirming that they're subscribed. I use this page on my regular newsletter because on this page I have a link to a free download as a thank you for subscribing to my newsletter. So all you have to do is check this box right here, send a final welcome email, and they will be sent this email. And then you can customize this as much as you want, just like the normal sign up form. And you can include whatever you want. So if you want to add free downloads, or if you want to add a video, if you want to add an invite to a free webinar or something like that, this is where you will do it. You don't have to save. There's no save button on here. It will automatically save for you, so you don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of options in here, so you'll just kind of have to go through and see which ones you want to customize. If you don't want to customize any of them, you don't have to. All they'll see is this page, and everything else will remain consistent. You could copy this URL, send it to people, link to it from your blog. You could share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, or get a QR code, and they will automatically be sent to the sign-up form. Okay, so let's go through some of the other form options. An embedded form is something that you will actually put into your website. So it will give you an HTML code that you then paste into your website, and this will show up on your site. This is great for WordPress. If you want to just kind of customize this, this is kind of the same idea as customizing your other form, but this one isn't as customizable. You can choose what shows. You can only have required fields, so just their email address. You can change the title. But basically what you do is you just copy and paste this into whatever page or sidebar that you want it on. So in WordPress, if you want this in your sidebar, you would just copy and paste this into a text block, and this will be added to your sidebar. There's also some other options. So this is a super slim, so it's just asking for an email address. There's a naked, which has no formatting whatsoever. And then advanced, you can customize your CSS, you can have hidden fields. This is more advanced, so if you want to get into that, you can. So that is how you do embedded forms. And then there is pop-up forms. So if you want your subscribers to go to a page and then have a pop-up, this is how you would create that. There are some different templates that you can use. And this little editor style here is very similar to what it will look like when you're creating a campaign or an actual newsletter. So it's good to kind of get familiar with this. So let's just choose this layout just for the heck of it. We'll change our text color to a dark gray. Whoa, I can spell. There we go, let's just use that. And we'll just change all this stuff. You can choose if you want it to take up the full width. So this is like the design tab. Under your fields tab, you can choose what they need to include. You can also drag and drop which order that they are in. Oh, my cat is trying to climb things. I'm just going to select a random image just to fill that in so you can see what it looks like. And then right here, you can see the pop-up delay. So if you want it to pop up as soon as they get to the page that you embed this on, you would want to choose immediately. If you want to give them a few seconds to see the page before they are seeing this pop-up, this is where you would change it. Once you're all done, you can look and see what it looks like. You could hit generate code, and all you have to do is copy and paste this into your website. I'll show you where to do this in your Squarespace site, but in some kind of WordPress site, you would just enter this into a page or into your head tag. So this is my back end of Squarespace, which is loading slowly for some reason. Come on. Okay, so I'm just going to add this pop-up to a specific page. So let's say I wanted to add it to my About page for whatever reason. Ooh, this is loading really slowly. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh man, come on. And it's dead. Okay, let's try this again. Whoa. Oh geez, I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, sorry you guys. So I'll show you this in just a moment once that loads. So you can set up the code. Once that code is in there, you're gonna have to hit publish. This will make that active and it will actually show up on your website, if that makes any sense. Okay, so once you hit publish, it'll ask if you're good to make those changes, hit publish, and then you can also preview the pop-up. So this is what the pop-up would look like. I don't know why that didn't fill out all the way. I'm having some computer troubles today. I promise you guys, it is usually not this bad. Usually everything works. Squarespace is usually great. It's just my computer. Okay. So, oh, I'm on my friend's website. Goodness gracious, this is too much work. Okay, so on my website, let's say I just want to add it to the About page. Basically, with Squarespace, you can add your own custom CSS either on individual pages or on the entire website itself. So if I wanted to add this pop-up on every single page of the website, I would go into Settings, Advanced, and then Code Injection. Then right here in the header tag is where I would enter that code that we copied. However, I don't want that on every single page. I just want that on one page. So to do that, you go to the page that you want. You click on the little gear icon to open up the settings. Click on the Advanced tab, and then enter that code right here. And I did not copy it. But then you would enter it, hit save, and then when you go to that page, that pop-up would automatically come up when the page was loaded. Okay, that was a lot of work. All right, last one here, form integrations. The best thing about Mailchimp is how easily they connect with other websites and other tools. So you can easily share your sign-up form via Twitter. You could share it on Woofu. I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope I'm saying that right. Squarespace, this takes you through the guide on how to do that. And then Coffee Cup Form Builder. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this on Squarespace, since I am using Squarespace. I'm actually doing that on my own website right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just show you that. So right here in my blog sidebar, I'm just going to hit edit. I added a newsletter block. So let's just add another one so that way I could show you the steps to set this up. I'm just going to hit newsletter, and that will open up the options. So I'm going to say that I want to get their first and last name. That way I have a little more information on my subscriber. You can make a title for it, make a description, tell them why they should sign up. You can give a little disclaimer saying you won't share their emails or you won't sell their emails, or you don't have to have that. You can have that on another separate page. It's really up to you. If you click on storage, you can either have the list of your subscribers sent to Google Docs, which will save it in a Google Excel file, or you can connect it to Mailchimp. All you have to do is click on Connect to Mailchimp, log into your account, and that will load it into Squarespace. Then you can just select which list you want your email subscribers to be added to and hit save. It will add your newsletter block, and then you can see, here's my actual one. Here's the one that we just made. And then people can instantly sign up and it will be automatically added to your list for you. If you click on Advanced, you can choose what the button says. After they enter their information, they'll see a little text area instead of the newsletter block, so you could choose what to say here. You can also link to another page, so if you wanted to link to an actual thank you page, you could do that. Or you can even upload a file. So if you wanted to say thank you and give them like a free ebook or a free workbook, you can upload a file. We'll use this one for example. We'll choose open in a new window. And then they can click on that and they will be sent to your file where they can download it for free. You can also add your own custom HTML if you would like to. I'm going to go ahead and hit remove, so that way it removes that newsletter block. Save that, and we are all done. So that is how you create sign-up forms in Mailchimp. There's some more options. So if you have a Facebook page, you can add it to your Facebook page directly. And then you can also connect it to different tablet forms. On both, you can click Learn More, and Mailchimp takes you to a full-on guide on how to do that with photos and step-by-step tools to kind of walk you through. So that is why I love Mailchimp so much. They just show you how to do everything. Alrighty, let's stop the screen share here. That was sort of long. I apologize. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I will try to answer everything. I'm trying to go as in-depth as possible to like cover everything I can think of, but I'm sure I'm missing stuff, especially if you're totally new to this. I understand it kind of takes a while to get used to. So let me know. No questions done. I don't mind answering them at all. All right. I'm going to make some more videos like these, so if you want to learn more about Mailchimp, check out the playlist or check out the blog post. Other than that, you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.